I don't know if you, do you have a height preference for the dudes? Like, somebody complaining to you about shit, and you're like, man, you're way too short to be super. Do you have that view of
No,
arm wrestling about the height, or no?
no, I don't care how tall you are.
So you
All that matters is you can. I've had the real problem is when the guy walks up and is like, "Oh, I'm just too heavy for the super heavyweights. Look at my hand." And I was like, "Oh yeah, you got some bitch ass hands. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what to tell you because I've got small hands. So if you walk up to me and your hand's smaller than mine, and you're in the supers, you in trouble."
So so it's for you. It's not the height. For you, rather, you think there's no potential in dudes with smaller hands.
Yeah, you see them small ass hands and short levers, and they weigh 267. You're like, oh yeah, you're in trouble, bro.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it's a short lever, he also has to be kind of short too.
It's
Yeah.
like Greg Boyce. Greg Boyce from Canada is the only short, kind of chubby dude. And when I say chubby, he really wasn't chubby. Motherfucker was jacked, like fucking
Just no problem,
Jay
no bait
Cutler,
with him.
really.
I got you.
Right, but he had a little ass hand, always dipping his thumb in there, and then boom, he'd have you in a hook. And but for the most part, that body style's not particularly dominant. You don't see real little short, pudgy ass super heavyweights,
Well,
right?
that's what I'm referring to. I feel like if you want to be a successful super heavyweight and you're already the chubby dude, you kind of have to look at the height, man. I feel like there's not anybody that's less than 6 foot something that's an actually good elite super heavyweight. Like, there's no short dudes.
Greg Boyce comes to mind. That was a bad dude. He was probably about 5'10", 5'9".
Okay, okay. And how good was he?
I won the world championships in 2002.
All right, all right.
And then
That's
in
uh,
2003, I had to arm wrestle him in like the second round of there when me and Vavoda pulled in the finals. And honestly, me going through Greg Boyce the way that I did was when I knew I was going to win everything.
got you. Well, okay,
I mean,
that's a there's a good
not
perspective
that
there.
he was going to win if I didn't, you know, but
Just the
the
way it went.
yeah, because I didn't even care about taking his hand. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm banging everybody with high side pressure. Whatever happens, happens.
I know
Yeah,
what you're saying. I know.
I think it was even out of the strap too. Just boom. Who's your fucking daddy?
So before that, he was giving you a little more than that, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
actually beat me in. He actually beat me in Niagara Falls, I think, on
Mhm.
fouls. But it was one of the things where he was fish stripping and the motherfucker was catching me at the bottom. Not that I think there was even a little bit of an argument whether I pinned him or not.
Huh.
Ian was there. He could comment. Or maybe it was just me and Devin got tied up and they called a bad call there. But for whatever reason, Greg Boyce won that tournament, I believe. And that was big money. The guy didn't pass, but it was
Uh,
supposed to be big. It was supposed to be big money. But yeah, he definitely was. Then after that, he won the worlds. Then you come back and he's at the world championships again in Ottawa. So he's representing his country, right? It's all fucking fired up about that. And then boom, that's your ass. You ran into the champ. He was probably happy as shit to not be in Alexi's side of the
uh,
bracket, but then he ended up
uh,
fucked up.
got you. Got. I know what you're talking about because whenever I go to events, there's like I'm gonna be jittery until I beat that one dude who's like usually, and then I'll be all right. Doesn't matter what happens. But the problem was like a couple more dudes than that. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna be once I beat that and that guy, I can definitely chill out and make fun of all of you.
Well, and how you feel in beating him, right? Like,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
because I'm always waiting for the neck cramp, the
Okay.
forearm, the elbow, the instant, rubbing
Uh-huh.
this
I got
because
you.
and it has nothing to do with exactly what hurts. It's the fact that you in the fight of your life every damn start from here on out because it just ain't easy.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then and I always like it when the guy's like, oh, acts like I'm cheating, but I'm not. And I'm like, oh, my man, you poor guy. Listen, I don't know. I had to tell
Look,
Marcy, I had to tell him, look, so